All right, we're hopping right into this, not wasting any time. Hitman in the yellow in the bottom right and colorful in the top left. Let's do it. I can turn the game sound up a bit. There we go. Is this the same map? Is this the exact same map as yesterday? Are they really running this back? Yesterday was on Tidehunters, was it not? Oh, baby. They're really just going to run this back. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, this is a clean feed. I am not observing. So I can't use our overlays, and I can't make it the way Back to Warcraft usually does, but we're going to make the best of it. We've made the best out of it so far. Was that on Autumn Leaves? Yesterday, Hitman played on Autumn Leaves? Oh, okay. Are you sure? Nope, you're lying. It was on Tidehunters yesterday. Done listening to the chat. Yesterday was on Tidehunters. Today is on Tidehunters. And here we go. Hitman gonna scout what's going on. We're probably gonna see that keeper again. What is this flickering? What do you mean? It's not flickering. Is the stream okay, guys? Can I get some confirmation here? But it looks pretty hyped for me. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm hyped as well. Akaman. Okaman. Akaman. Keeper creeping up. Peon's going to scout this, and all that Hitman really wants to see is where are you going after this camp, and it's pretty obvious that the Keeper's going to go to the expansion. The expansion here is very easy to creep on Tidehunters. You can creep this with pretty much tree ends. Peon's going to go down, feed the Keeper a little bit extra experience. Almost level 2 already. And Hitman going to be right-clicking that Keeper all day long. Which is kind of annoying because now you have to get to a green camp. I think Colorful may have wanted to go to the green right under the expo, but going to be a little bit deterred for now. That's a very early Hunter's Hall. I think Colorful's going to do the same thing with like the mass archer hunts and put that pressure on early. That's what we're seeing so far. Only off one AOW though, so there's going to be a tech behind this. Maybe a tree. Grunt's going to try to block. Hitman needs to make sure that he can keep this Keeper at level 1 at all times. Don't want to lose a Grunt, though. This could be pretty bad. Keeper obviously not being able to creep, but he can farm a free Grunt, and that'll be level 2 as well. So Hitman needs to make sure he doesn't lose this Grunt. The Archer is not going to be able to solo kill that. In fact, he's not even chasing it anymore. But the Grunt takes a lot of damage. Wisp scouting. When the first hunt comes out, yeah, this is going to be the same thing. There's the Tree of Life as well. Hitman needs to be aware of this.
A town is under
and he is. Good scouting so far from Hitman. Hitman knows what's up. He knows exactly what he's looking at. Wasting a lot of Moonwell juice of Colorful at the moment, too. This is great. But he needs to find a way to deter that Tree of Life from moving over to the expansion as much as he can. You know, yesterday he did a great job of kind of like evening out. Like his Colorful's expansion was up at the same time as Hitman, so he was able to at least get equal economy, but we still saw how Colorful was able to take pretty much full map control until Hitman was at 60 food. Because it was very, very hard for Hitman to take fights, especially with those early towers coming up in the expansion for Hitman. He's going to have to pretty much do the same thing. The early game for Colorful is going to be very, very strong. Tier 2 tech coming in for Colorful. He's going to be looking to get those upgrades as well. I think he had 2-2 Archer hunts in the last game. And now the Keeper's able to creep freely. And I wonder if he's going to take some big camps. Hitman's coming back around, but the tree's going to finish, and Hitman thinks he's creeping the expansion, but he's not. So Colorful's stealing a bit more XP, and I have to say right now that this is pretty much gravy for Colorful. You know, he's not being attacked. He's allowing himself to creep for free. Oh, this is a nice steal from Hitman because this small green camp and maybe the one next to his expansion will be level 3 after the expansion is crept. So Hitman stealing these, he gets himself at least closer to level 2, but also steals some of these camps from Colorful. The Wisp coming in as well. So here comes Colorful's expansion creeping. He's going to get closer to level 3, but he's not going to exactly quite get it. He's going to need a green camp, a small camp. But the units are starting to get very large already. And once this Keeper hits 3, this is going to be a scary time for Hitman. He needs to creep the Shadowhunter, which he's doing a good job of. In the bottom, he's creeping the orange with the Shadowhunter right now. Should be level 2 from that. Shadowhunter taking a lot of damage right now. Hitman's not really paying attention to that just now. With the Keeper. He definitely wants to take as much damage on the Shadowhunter without getting entangled with the Keeper. Oh, the Keeper's wrapping around. This would be a huge jack from Colorful if he can actually make this happen. Shadowhunter needs to get out of that range. Is the Keeper going to find that scout and be able to entangle and kill that Shadow? I don't know. We're going to have to stay tuned. Oh, this is dicey. Okay, he sees that the Keeper's here. And the Alchemist surely coming in to the mix as well. 39 supply for Hitman. 41 actually. Needs to get that expansion up. And Alchemist taking a bit of damage. The Keeper's going to wrap back around. Nice acid bomb on all the units. Pretty much hitting every single grunt of Hitman. Oh, the Shaman. You can't lose the Shaman. And this is what we talked about. This early game is so hard for Hitman to deal with. At any point, you can lose a unit. Entangle is so good. One Shaman is not going to be able to do it, really. Especially with all the mana. But 2 will be fine. And once Hitman gets 2 Shamans out, then he can actually put the pressure on Colorful. Start purging, picking off units. Here's the second AOW for Colorful. It's just going to be Hunt and Archers. Game sound a little bit too loud. And yeah, Colorful's going to be mining a lot quicker than he was on day 3 yesterday. And Hitman just started creeping out his own expansion, so going to be pulling the peon certainly to try to put that tiny up. Maybe even get reinforced defenses and the towers going up quickly because I think in the last time Colorful was able to push with 55 supply very quickly. And Hitman needed that defense up. He needed the Serpent Wards. He needed level 3 Shadow. Oh, and the Alchemist is just going to soak up all of the shop camp. That's going to be level 2. Big creep camps. The shop gives you so much experience. People asking why is it the same map? It's a best of 1 and they just vetoed down to the same map. They just had the same vetoes. Shadowhunter 3 is pretty big. Hitman, tries to put that expansion down. It gets quickly canceled. Hitman needs to put this back up, though. That was just very unlucky timing. The expo got canceled very quickly. Must have just made it. More and more units getting pumped out, and this is already 52 supply Colorful. We just saw 42, and immediately, just like that, 52 supply. And as soon as he gets 55 plus, he's going to be pushing. And this is a much different situation than day 1. Hitman had reinforced defenses. He had towers up. He had an expansion building. And he was able to hold, but this time it's going to be tough. He's actually pushing into Colorful's expansion. I don't really like this position. But Hitman probably thinks I need to buy as much time as possible. And I mean, this will buy you the time, but this is a very, very scary situation to be in. You don't want to lose units. You don't want to take too much damage because then you're healing on the way back home, and Colorful's probably just going to push you anyway, but he did buy himself a little bit of time. Would like to see what's going on with that expansion. Maybe a shop is being built and the expo. Could be a tower and the expo. We're not too sure yet. Okay, it's going to be a tower and the expo, but no reinforced defenses just yet either. Hitman buys the heal scroll at the single shop in this game. Very important, although Colorful could buy the other one. There's a protection scroll. I don't know if Hitman wants to be fighting into this. And he's going to back off right now. Yeah, just wait that out. You don't really have mass dispel. You don't have AoE dispel for that, so you just want to back off. But now Colorful needs to take advantage of this window. Okay, you're gonna back off. I'm gonna go and push that expansion. Oh, there's so much grunt damage. One grunt goes down, a second one might fall before he could even go to the expansion. Hitman just can't take great engages until he has that 55-60 supply, a lot more grunts, more upgrades. And Colorful's not going to give him that time. Hitman needs to buy it, and he's trying to buy it with just taking bad fights that he kind of needs to take. Otherwise, he's going to lose this expansion. One archer about to fall. The grunts, much more valuable than these archers at the moment. A second one about to fall as well. Level 3 on the alchemist. Hitman. Oh, this is very rough. You might lose almost every grunt. The grunt front line is pretty much gone. I mean, there's only one hunt, but there's so many archers, and now there's 3/3 heroes. Hitman's not going to get the expansion up. He's going to try to repair it at the last minute, but it's not going to work out. This expansion's going to go down. Hitman's blade is so low. Where's the Shadowhunter mana? Shadowhunter's actually on the other side of the fight, and the blade falls. And Hitman's not going to have the same luck that he did yesterday. He's not going to have a miraculous hold. It's just going to be a pretty solid win out from Colorful. And Colorful takes game number 1. Game number 1 going to Colorful. That was a really well played game from Colorful. And you know what? That exact situation could have easily happened yesterday. It was the same game. It was the same game. It was Hitman trying to put up the expansion. What he did in the last game was buy a lot more time, put his reinforced up defenses better. He traded better in the early. This time, not so much. Colorful is, if you're able to get that expansion up early as the Night Elf, you kind of just get in those situations where you have so many units. And it's hard to win that situation. It's hard to win that situation. Okay, it looks like they're going to take a 10-minute break, and then they're going to hop into Fly versus Foggy. All right, we got the game. Everything's looking good. Clean, crisp. Clean, crisp lock, boys. Fly 100% versus Foggy on Autumn Leaves. Please stop with what music? There's no music. It's the game sound. Oh man, there's a bunch of people that are feeling worthy today. They're feeling worthy, feeling lucky. Fly in the top right, Foggy in the bottom left of Autumn Leaves. Fly's gonna open Farseer Headhunters, and Foggy is not. Forehead. Little hot take. Hitman saying yesterday Fly doesn't know how to play Farseer Headhunters. Oh, I love it. Foggy should be opening up Keeper.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Fly's probably just going to go straight across the map. Actually, you know what? You can creep on this as well. Well, it depends what you want to get done here, but Foggy's going to start creeping up. Pretty common here. Maybe the game sounds a bit too high. There we go.
The town is under siege.
And Farseer coming straight across. Fly wants to put on some pressure before this train of headhunters comes in. Okay. Grabbing another merc. He's grabbing a merc. No. Just losing wolves to creeps. Okay, not the best early game from Fly, but we'll see how it works out for him. $2.5 million seconds, huh? That's all it takes. Oh, the priest gets bought from Fly this time. Can he get some dispels off before it dies? Oh, the keeper's looking to take this out really quick. I mean, you don't really want to waste an entangle because it's just going to get dispelled, but you could right-click the... Oh, the wolf block! The wolf block from Fly! Oh, get back! Oh, this is nuts. Is he actually going to save this priest? It's close. Oh, it's so close. I don't think he's going to. Oh, he tries to heal. Fly, just block with the wolf, man. And try to block with the headhunter this time? No, that's going down. That's a dead priest. Not much value out of it. He does get some dispels, actually. Nice. He actually gets 2 treants from that. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Thank you, Courageous. You're very good. I don't know what was going on, so thank you for that. I have no idea, actually. Trying to look for it there, but I couldn't find it. Thank you. Okay, Foggy's getting chased right now. 3 headhunters, a 4th on the way. Fly's going to be putting on that pressure, and honestly, Hunts? Gets a little dicey. Gets a little dicey. Mass Archers would probably be the better composition. But Foggy wants to play out with this expansion style. Mass Archer Hunts. On Autumn Leaves. You know, it gets interesting because if you open Farseer Headhunters against Elf, for the most part, Archers do really well. So it's like the early game's like kind of iffy. But if Foggy goes like Hunts, then it's like, oh, okay, well now they're viable. Oh, level 2 on the Farseer. Nice creeping from Fly, I have to say, pulling the big camps, getting it done early. Nice surround, though, from Foggy. And he's going to be able to take down this big wolf as well. Ooh, and Foggy's getting very, very close to level 3. Yeah, I'm not in charge of the production or the zoom. I'm not even observing the game right now, so I can't change the zoom. I can't change anything. All I can really do is try my best to talk about the game. Okay, a pick off from Foggy as he backs off, getting very close to level 3 now. And where are the shaman? No shaman yet. And this could be good for Foggy, actually. Picks up a second hero as well. This could be really great. No mana, though. Oh, but he might be able to steal at least 1 unit with the Entangle. A lot of damage coming in. Is it Acid Bomb first? We don't know. Here comes 1 Entangle. Yeah, it is Acid Bomb. Going to pick off 1 Headhunter, and Foggy's going to put the pressure on. And Fly's in a lot of trouble before this Dispel comes in. TC second. What? Okay, it's working out. Foggy's losing a lot of units here. The TC with the stomps actually pays off. I thought maybe he would go Shadow, but okay. TC's another way to do it. I guess there's no Demon Hunter, so it's like TC will work out, but and maybe you just want the aura. And anyway, TC's not a bad option. I thought he was going to go Shadow Hunter. Double lores this time, so Foggy's not going to actually commit to this mass tier 1 units anyway, so it's not a big deal. But he did lose a lot in the early. And Fly's okay with losing Headhunters early because they're so cheap and he can just rebuild them. Expansion going up. This might just be mass lores or mass dryads behind this, but the expansion is going to take a long time to build. And yeah, he's going Spirit Walkers instead. I wonder if he's going straight to tier 3. Okay, Foggy now has level 3 Keeper and a lot of mana. Could entangle another one. Yeah, these bunch of Headhunters going to go down here. He's losing Hunts for it, though. Like, Hunts just get destroyed by Mass Range Orc. Could do another entangle. There we go. That's 3 unit pickoffs for Foggy. And this TC's been doing a good job of creeping. Level 2 already. Going to go for a big camp probably and start to creep up. The Alchemist needs to start creeping as well. But Foggy is just buying time for his expansion, which is going to be up soon. The lore is also kicking in. Dryads on the way, and they're already in the army. So 2 Dryads here. These entangles are nasty from Foggy. He's pretty much picking off free units every single time. He's got another entangle. That could be the Raider, but he might just keep going for Headhunters. It's so easy to just pick them off. And even despite the Spirit Link, 1 Dryad going to be traded out, actually. You don't want to be trading out these units. Orc units, these Headhunters are always so cheap. Going for the entangle now. The Raider about to fall. Spirit Walkers, the Spirit Link is good, but I mean, I think you just want... I think he'd prefer just the Dispel with the Shamans, but... He might be going for tier 3. Alchemist getting in a lot of trouble. Is there another Ensnare? Nope. Ensnare on cooldown, but he's blocked with the Alchemist as the TP comes in. Is the TP going to get in place? I don't think so. The Alchemist goes down. Oh, that was close. That was a nice try from Foggy. But the Alchemist will fall, and that's a level 1, and he needed this Alchemist to start leveling up, but now the TC is going to open up that space for himself. Going to be able to creep up a lot here. Orange camp. I don't quite think he can creep up a red just yet, but... Maybe he's going to creep this camp and then just go to the far left side and start creeping, or put on more pressure. The Farseer is still scouting where the Night Elf is. Foggy's going to go to the shop. Not sure what he's going to buy. Maybe a heal scroll or an invuln. Bunch of Dryads. It's just going to be mass Dryads for Foggy so far. And the mass slow is pretty good, especially with the Dispels on the Wolves. The Wolves just get instantly deleted, and that's the level 2 Alchemist. And Fly's just pushing this pressure. He's actually picking off a Dryad without Ensnare, which is pretty big. TC hits 3. Stomp is absolutely useless, though. It's just going to be used on the heroes. Fly's still getting value, though. Fly's getting a lot of value. But Foggy is slowly picking off units. And there's nothing you can stop about this entangle. Look, he's just going to refill with the Moonwell juice. And he could just entangle units, and they just die. Ooh, close. Maybe one more hit needed on that Headhunter. So now we're running into this spot where Fly has been not trading efficiently. He's been losing a lot of units. But Foggy has an expansion behind this. So Foggy can just continue to pump out these Dryads as long as his wood count is good. Which his wood count is decent. But these entangles is really the MVP of this game. Oh, 2 Dryads about to go down. Maybe, okay, heal scroll goes in. Only one going to fall. But there goes the Kodo. Nice Dispels. Oh, a bunch of Dryads getting picked off. Now Fly is trading efficiently. Nice staff as well. That was good from Fly. That was probably the first engage where he actually started winning the fights. Did he take too much damage already, though? I don't know. 44 supply from Foggy. Not sure what Fly's at. Maybe 40-ish? Yeah, 47 for Foggy now. He's just going to keep pumping this out, and Fly has not put down a counter expansion or anything like that. He's just going for more units, and once this Alchemist hits 3, it's going to get really dicey. I wonder if those are Dryad upgrades in that Hunter's Hall? You know what? You know what? You know, I was thinking, guys. I might be a better observer than this guy. Which is like... it's crazy. Wow. Level 4 on the TC now, Invuln pot. But that's about it. That's all he's got. Ooh, the Dispels too. Foggy's doing really... These Wolves have gotten no value in this game. AOW about to get pushed, and he's got some Raiders. I think he's only got 1 or 2. Okay, the TP comes in from Foggy, trying to defend this. He obviously needs to defend this. 46 supply for Fly. Oh, but I gotta say, Fly's taking so many important camps. So many important camps. Almost TC5, which I don't... I think you just go for the aura. Maybe you go for... I don't know. Do you retrain? I don't think Foggy's going to transition to bears. I think it's just going to be Dryads. Okay, 2 Raiders here for Ensnare. 3 Raiders, sorry. Oh, in a good position for Fly. He could pick off some units. Just needs to work these Ensnares. Foggy needs to work that Entangle. And he's going to try to go for that Kodo. That Kodo should definitely fall. The Walkers are here for primarily just Spirit Link at this point. Not getting off the Dispels that he needs. And AoE Dispel, very expensive on mana. That one saves the Headhunter. That's the first time he actually saved a Headhunter with Dispel, as I say that, with the Disenchant. It's the first time in this game. Foggy's been able to just use this Entangle so efficiently, and Flies with the expansion now. It's about 3/4 up. And this will change the tempo of the game, because Fly's been doing so well on 1 base. Imagine him on 2. Been doing so well on salads. Imagine him on steak, as they say. They do say that. It's a thing. Foggy wants to take a fight, though, before he can really start to get this expansion up. The Treants are pinging away at that. For the meantime, the Wisp comes in, and there's a nice Deado on that solo Spirit Walker. Okay, there we go. Entangle going to take down 1 Raider, but a lot of Dryads going down as well. He needs to, similar to your Undead matchup, you need to get rid of these Raiders. You need to target down these Raiders. Otherwise, look at this. Fly's just able to pick off 1, entangle, pick off, entangle, pick off, or sorry, ensnare, pick off. And he's doing it better than Foggy's entangle. Another Dryad about to fall. Fly, first of all, is holding this expansion. There goes another Raider. There's only 1 remaining. Second Raider, or the third Raider might fall as well. So there's all the Raiders. And now Foggy can start to use the Dryad slow. He's using it on the TC, trying to go for the TC right now. The TC's in a lot of trouble. Did he pop that invuln pot already? I don't think so. No, he still has it. The Kodo! Well, that was a really good fight for Foggy. Foggy, more like Poggy. Expansion starts to get sieged now. The AOW actually coming in. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. Peons start to get attacked too, so the mining starting to take its toll. The Treants, I love the 2, now about to be 3 Treants in the Peon line. Oh, and Fly needs to hold this. But there's no answer for the Treants. Look how many Treants there are. There's so many. What do you do? Okay, here comes some Spirit Walkers with some mana. Maybe some Disenchant. AoE Disenchant would be money right now. Maybe get that TC to level 4 as well. He's dealing with the AOW in the front line while he has range. More and more Raiders come in. Oh, but the hero level's 5-4 for Foggy now as he starts to take down these Raiders, targeting the Raiders right away. Nice heals, but as he heals, a Dryad actually falls, so that's kind of anticlimactic. TC taking a lot of damage. He might have to pop that invuln pot. He does. Going to be able to stay in this fight for a bit longer, but how much longer can that TC stay in this fight? Dryad might block. Oh, he moves the Alchemist in the way of the TC as well. He's trying to block him. Invuln pot used on the Keeper, and these, for some reason, there's still Peons mining. Good micro from Foggy. Good micro from Fly, but Fly's running out of gas, and he's running out of steam. There's no Dispel for these Treants right now. Okay, 1 Walker comes in. Does that have mana? I can't tell. Another Headhunter going to be killed. The Spirit Walker getting targeted. Fly's backing up, and Foggy has held this for the 2nd time. Held this expansion. He's going to be sieging it again. This expansion might go down. I would love to see the supply of Foggy. It's got to be like 53? 56? 54? Fly sitting at 39. Oh, the TC. Can he get to the shop? Okay, he gets to the shop, buys a health pop, but I mean, that's not even going to be enough. He's going to have to pop it. Oh, the Entangle comes in. It's not going to be enough. Fly! Fly's going down. Foggy's going to do this. This is a big win for the West as well. Shutting him down early in the 1v1s. Hitman losing the first one, but Foggy saying, I got you, bro. You've been carrying this team for so long. It's time for me to put in the work, and Foggy is putting in the work, and the win against Fly right now would be insane. A lot of Dryads. There's a lot of Raiders here now for Entangle, but he entangles the Alchemist. That's not the answer. Gotta go for units. Foggy's going for units. It's working out. Oh, the Farseer taking a lot of damage. There's no more. Oh, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. GG. What's the next match? It's going to be a 2v2. It's going to be this. This is the next match. We got ourselves a 2v2 here. Fly and Colorful in the top. Hitman and Foggy in the bottom left. This is one of the most exciting 2v2s I definitely wanted to cast. And I'm so happy that I got it on day 4. I do believe that this is the strongest pairing that both teams can put out. With the exception maybe being Fly Fortitude instead of Fly Colorful. So, yeah, I think this is a big deal. So, And interesting decision. So TC Headhunters for Fly, which is, I think, the standard in 2v2. I think you get level 3, and it's a crazy power spike that a lot of teams can't handle. And a Priestess of the Moon from Colorful, which I do like. Hey, Wong, how do I get rid of this? This flying saucer here on the screen. Priestess of the Moon. Coming in. And what is Foggy doing? Is that Keeper or is that Priestess as well? It's probably Keeper. We're never going to know. Oh, it's Priestess. Okay. So nice. It's a mirror. Okay, TC creeping out something very, very big. Hitman's going for a small camp right off the bat, too, so... This is good for Fly. This is really good for Fly. Fly's getting a very quick level 2 TC, and Hitman should be able to recalibrate and do it also a big camp. Is Colorful only going 1 AOW tech to tier 2? God, I wish we could see anything right now. I do want to see if Colorful's just going 1 AOW behind this. Because if he is, this is going to be very bad. I feel like you have to all in. Okay, he's rebuilding the second AOW. All right, that's fine. I thought he was going to tech behind this off 1, and that was going to be a big, big mistake. Yeah, you need to go 2 AOW. You need to mass units. And as the Night Elf player, I would even say push with APs. Push with APs in the Night Elf base. That's the play. That is the play. If you're really ballsy, you can go for the Orc base, but it's a lot harder to siege. But if you do siege the Orc base, the game is over. Okay, Hitman's going to solo creep his... a much bigger camp, actually. Level 2 instantly for Hitman. Probably going to get 2.6 from this, maybe 2.7. TC from Fly is just crazy creeping right now. This is going to get really interesting, guys. This is going to be an identical mirror. It's going to come down to micro. It's going to come down to the good stomps with the good unit positioning. And this is pretty much what you get with Orc Elf Ditto. Oh, a Mana Stone. Get out of here. Get out of here. Did Hitman lose a Headhunter to creeps? Not a big deal right now, but bad. Mana Stone, though, guys. Okay, Colorful with the WOW. He's going to be pumping hunts out right now. They're going to come a little later than Foggy's because he did lose the AOW to creeping, but not the biggest deal. Should be still able to get that 40 supply hump that you want. Oh, but Foggy and Hitman are coming across the map. They want to creep jack early. And this could make or break at least the mid game here. TC's going to hit 3 before Hitman can get here, which is a big deal. Oh, Hitman's... Fly's going to hit 3. Fly's going to hit 3. Oh, he's so close. Hitman might hit 3 before... Oh, that was a bad stomp. That was a bad stomp, and in translation, a very good stomp for Fly. Oh, but now the mass range. Going to be very good against the hunts. I wonder what the communication is like for Hitman and Foggy. I wonder if they're in voice chat or if they're just, like, in-game. I do wonder. Level 3 for the TC of Hitman. There's the stomp at level 2, and it's a beauty. And a bunch of units going down for Fly. I think he's going to lose all 3. If Foggy blocks with the Priestess, this could be all 3 going down. He's blocking. Nice block. Oh, not going to get it, though. Okay, decent. Both teams sitting at even army hero levels. Spit it out. Not in voice chat. I haven't heard him say a word. You guys are brutal. That was pretty good, guys. That was pretty good. Okay, Hitman's creeping up the shop. This Mana Stone is going to be so sick. But so is the Stomp from Fly. But, okay, the Stomp is decent, but you have no units to actually push. And this time, Hitman does the Stomp, but he's got units to start attacking some of these units. One of the Headhunters going down for Fly. The Hunt's in the front line. This is beautifully done. Foggy needs to micro these back. Beautifully done. The TC getting in a bit of trouble. You don't want to TP out so early right now. Oh, that Priestess of the Moon taking so much damage. And what's the next position that you go for at this point? Foggy doesn't look like he wants the AP push. They look like they just want to play this out. So Fly, I think Fly's under the assumption that you can just stomp and win the game, but you have to have units behind this in... the point of this is to stomp and do damage. 4 head. Just stomping is not enough, especially when you get heal scrolls in here. It's all about positioning. It's all about getting the hunts in the front line and basically just A-moving your headhunters. Another big camp going to the west. TC with a big stomp, and this is a much better position for Fly to take. Oh, the hunts in the front line taking damage early, and Hitman needs to readjust. Okay, there we go. That's a huge stomp from Hitman, though. Blankets almost everything. There's level 4 in the TC. Oh, everything's going down for Team China. Another huge stomp off the Mana Stone. Oh, and Hitman's so good at this. This is what makes Hitman one of the best 2v2 players in the world. He understands the position he needs to get into. Stomp all day, get as much surface area as you can, and then get these units on top. Oh, China's getting destroyed. Another headhunter going down. And honestly, at this point, hunts for Foggy not as valuable as this Orc army for Hitman. The Orc army is what carries, guys. The hunts are basically just fodder, basically just frontline. And that's how you play this matchup out. Foggy's done a great job at this. Colorful too, but this is a big camp going to the west. And they need to back off. No expansions just yet. If anyone's going to expand, it's going to be the elf player. And Hitman's going to start creeping this up. He wants level 5 TC. Probably going to tell the priestess to back off. And Foggy's going to reciprocate. He's going to answer. This is beautifully, beautifully done teamwork together. Boots of Quality Loss makes that TC a little bit extra tankier. It's not the greatest item, but it's actually decent when you're relying on that TC in the front line for a long, long time. And certainly we see a Wisp probably put down a tree here because the Team West has a very big lead. I wonder what Foggy's economy is like because hunts are also very expensive. Yeah, look at the TC, guys. TC is barely hitting 4. Hitman's about to hit 5. This is absolute destruction, man. And they talk about NA 2v2. Like, what do you think? Like, was there ever any doubt, man? Like, we know how to play this matchup. It's ridiculous. Berserker's already upgraded for both players. TC level 4.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, I don't want to sound biased, but Fly looks like he's copying a Hitman replay of 2v2, if we're being honest with each other. Big creep jack. Oh, the tiny goes up, though, for Fly. This could be good. Oh, but no reinforced defenses. Hitman and Foggy just go right to the main base of Fly, and this is a big creep jack. I wonder what's going on in Foggy's main base, because it does look like the hunts are there. Oh, Foggy's getting mained. Foggy's getting mained. You got to repair, Foggy. You got to TP, Foggy. Foggy might lose the tree. He's going to lose the tree for sure. Oh, that's a huge play from Colorful. Oh, Colorful with the play. Foggy's down a base. He's not mining anymore. And if he doesn't have any wisps, Foggy's probably out of this game. Okay, he's got a wisp. Oh, man. Oh, that's so rough. That actually was really bad for Team West. That was really bad. Okay. All that China has to do right now is just hold this push. They don't even necessarily have to win this fight. They just have to do equal or more damage, and they win the game. Because Foggy has no comeback mechanic. They have to do equal or more damage to win this game. And Colorful's throwing a bunch of hunts right at the start of the fight. Okay, bunch of hunts going on the front line. The stomp is ridiculous from Fly. Here comes Hitman, though. There's a level 3 stomp, and it is delicious. And Team West trying to give... They have to win this fight here. They have to dominate this fight, and it looks like they just are. Fly is going to have to pop an invuln. He's going to have to pop a TP. Oh, man. Do you see any more red? Because I just see a sea of blue, and they needed to do equal or more. That is less, and that is GG. And that's 2v2 in a nutshell. That is 2v2 in a nutshell. Great play from Colorful, but you have to be able to hold that fight. You have to be able to hold that fight. If you don't hold that, it doesn't matter. I got it. Okay, here we go. Hitman. And the creeps are kind of awkward on this map.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's really hard to creep up. Okay, finally Fly's pulling green camps right now. And Hitman's just trying to creep up green. Oh, nice entangle from Foggy, though. Oh, the spider's attacking. This might be a dead headhunter. Foggy should commit. He's got his hunts coming, too. I don't know about the hunt pull, but I would wait for like 3 or 4. At least the initial 3.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Okay, Hitman and Fly both having a hard time getting level 2 here. This is really good harassment. Fly buys a bunch of items. Hitman's creeping in orange. How much can he steal before Colorful gets here? Because now Colorful's got hunts. But there's the stomp capabilities now. So maybe Colorful's overstaying his welcome, especially if Hitman gets off a stomp, which he will try to do. Yeah, now Colorful's harassment is kind of over. So is Foggy's.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Hitman pushing back Colorful, and basically Fly wants to creep up this big orange. Pulls it with the Torrent and actually forces the sleep, off the illusion, which is pretty nice. Not going to commit to the camp, though. Fly is very respectful of Foggy's push, and I feel like right now he should be bullying Foggy off these camps. Okay, now he starts to. Starts to at least with the Merc camp. Like, Hitman is doing a great job of bullying Colorful off of these camps. And now he hits level 3 because of that. Once you hit that critical mass of headhunters, you should just start power creeping at that point. And now Fly's going to. He should get level 3 from this as well. Oh, Foggy's doing some insane siege damage to the base. He's actually going to pick off a headhunter too. And Hitman should be working his way over. And he is. Now that you have level 3, you just got to go. Especially when you're sieging like this. I would love to see maybe Foggy bring a Wisp or 2 over in case they can actually just win out here. Okay, Foggy's in a weird position. Doesn't want to lose anything early. Stomp from Hitman. That's probably going to be a dead hunt. At least 1. Might be 2. Maybe 0? Oh, no. Definitely 1. Okay, level 3 from Fly 2. Oh, double sleep. Oh! Fly's got known by creeps. Wow, that's a lot of sleep from this camp. Oh, Colorful. Wow, headhunters do so much damage to hunts. Hitman's just power creeping. He's like, you know what? You want to just chase me all day? Okay, I'll just power creep. He also sees that Fly's power creeping as well. Foggy's doing such a good job. This is so annoying. Oh, Colorful! Colorful's got to go all the way back home. This harassment's over. Oh, and Colorful's going to lose a hunt too. This is not what you want to do. And this is the difference. Now Foggy's at 49 supply. Colorful isn't. Colorful's been wasting hunts, getting no value. And Foggy's been keeping his hunts in the back. This is beautifully played from Foggy. Foggy's an exceptional 2v2 player. He definitely understands this matchup as he loses the first hunt. Not the biggest deal, though. Colorful's lost like a bunch. He'll still have the hunt lead. And honestly, when Hitman tells him, I've killed a hunt, 1 hunt, 2 hunt, 3 hunt, it allows Foggy to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe not this aggressive, though. There's a second hunt. A stomp would be huge here. Oh, a stomp would be huge. Foggy. Oh, no. Foggy in a really bad position. Oh, no. He's going to lose a lot. Second stomp comes in. Uh-oh. We talked about not losing units freely. Foggy just kind of evened that up. Oh, Fly's already got Berserkers? That's insane. Insanely fast. 2-1 upgrades. I would love to see what Fly's got for upgrades. I doubt he's got 2-1. I think he was worried about getting sieged at his own base. I don't think he's got 2-1. I would love to see what he's got, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 4, Mana Pot, Ankh for Hitman. In a weird position, though. He needs to wait up for Foggy, but Foggy is in a weird spot, too. They're kind of wedged in a weird position. I would say the concave is there for China, but not quite there for the West. Foggy has to get up. I would say wrap back around and meet up with Hitman somewhere towards that orange camp. Okay, buys the heal scroll from the shop. Fly might buy the other one. Also gets an invis. Gets the protection scroll as well. Oh, this could be good. If Foggy can get on top of this. Is he just going to pop it for the Berserkers, though? Where are the hunts? Oh, the hunts are wrapping around for Foggy, and Hitman's just taking a 2v1 where he shouldn't. Oh, no. The TC goes down. Foggy, where are your units? Ankh has to be popped, and finally the Team West can take this fight. Okay, protection scroll used, but it's not used on almost everything. Foggy way out of position in that fight. Colorful is trying to use the hunts on the front line. Shadowhunter second for Fly, but the TC's in trouble. TP out from Fly. They needed that. West definitely needed to force that TP. West definitely needed to force that TP. Still in a very precarious position. Colorful, I wonder where Colorful's army is. The Shadowhunter second is pretty interesting, and Hitman, by that count, makes his own second hero. Oh, TC's going to hit 5, though. TC's going to hit 5. We see that power spike in game 1. We're probably going to see it again. Shadowhunter hits 2. Wait, was that the keeper at the orc base? Is Hitman just going to solo? I think Hitman's just going to solo TC. Yeah, that's not a second orc hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, they're just going to go for broke here. 39 supply for Colorful. This could be a very good position for Team West to close this out. If they can get the same position that China had against them in that corner. They're going to fight outside Colorful's base. Here we go. TC invis. Is Fly even going to have a level 5 TC before this fight? Not if he's stealing with the Shadowhunter's experience, no. Although Shadowhunter 3 is very good. A lot of damage here. They're going for the production buildings right now, which isn't as important. But if they get away with it, actually, it could be huge. Oh, if they get both AOWs, this could be huge. Big TP in from Fly. They have to defend. Okay, he does get one AOW. Pretty big. And the TP, not the greatest. A bunch of damage taking on the Berserkers early. Hitman's not in a real good position to stomp, whereas Fly is. Fly's in an exceptional position to hold this right now. Oh, you need to... Foggy, you need to move those hunts in the way. Oh, TC's in trouble, though. TC! Okay, pops the push of greater healing. He's also got an invuln and a scroll. Level 5 TC. There's huge stomps. Hitman's going for Colorful, and Fly's going for pretty much everything. Keeper of the Grove level 1, going to take a lot of damage. Colorful's hero is still level 1. Fly is the hard carry right now, and Fly is going to be looking to carry this. TC very low on mana. Foggy getting out of there before feeding a bit more experience. That second hero might be a big, big problem for Team West in this 2v2. Shadowhunter very close to 3. Well, he is 3. 3.2, actually. Oh, 2 Kodos getting picked off. One goes down. The second one about to die as well. Big stomp needed, and there it is. This is the only army. Colorful's completely out of this fight. Oh, the heal wave is good. Basically negates a stomp damage, but the TC now getting in a lot of trouble. There's no item there. That TC goes down. Only a heal scroll. No TP, no invuln. That's a pretty big pick off. That level 3 TC, or level 5 TC going down. Hitman is so good at finding these positions. And Foggy just needs to rally more hunts. This could be it. This could be the 2-0. Level 6 TC. Give me the ult. Oh, no. I mean, at this point, you probably would... You'd kill your own TC just for the... Come back with full HP and mana. And now he's going for Colorful's main. There's nothing you can really do. Fly is, like, completely out of position, too. They're going to lose this entire base before they can even figure out a game plan. And I think the game plan is just to grab the TC and push someone's base. Yeah, they're just going to go to Hitman's base. Does Hitman have a TP? Does Foggy have a TP? They might just have to go home and hold and the game's over. They could walk home if they wanted. Nice Hex. Going to be able to pick off one of the Berserkers. Yep, they're just going to walk back home to Hitman's base, and they're just going to defend, and this could be game ending. No reinforced defense for Hitman either. Okay, oh, the TP comes in for both players. Both players have TPs. Nice. This is a huge win for the West.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, goes to the shopkeeper. Going to buy a heal scroll. TC's going to buy the other heal scroll. If it's up. Okay, Fly's got an invuln. He's got a TP. He's got a staff. This TC does not want to die. Colorful's completely out of this game. He cannot rebuild anything anymore. What does he have? 13 supply. This has to be Fly at 60 carrying. I don't think Hitman's broken 50 though. Okay, he's finally broke 50. So Fly will have a bigger army than Hitman, but he won't have a bigger army than both combined. Stomp comes in. It's decent. Keeper going to staff back into the army. The Entangle comes in on the TC, and at that point, that's all you really have to do. Forcing a TP while killing units is really good. The Stomp comes in on TC. Is he going to be able to TP in time? Heal scroll wave comes in on the TC. Okay, pops that invuln. Might have to TP out as well. The TC from Hitman stomping away. Where are the units? Though the units need to get on top. The Kodos would love to eat. Goes for the Kodos of Fly. All the TC's in trouble. All the TC's in trouble. The Stomp doesn't hit the TC, but it does hit the units anyway. Hitman would have loved to get that range. I think the Entangle comes in and force the TP of Fly. Observer's having a rough go here. But I do think West is just running this over. Fly was the hard carry. He's losing about everything. The TC's about to die, which is a good problem for Hitman. And that's going to be all she wrote. Fly move commanding just to end it on a negative note. The move command for the GG. Speed scroll going after that Shadow Hunter. Hitman's going for style points. He wants that Shadow. He wants that Shadow. Oh, the Hex comes in. Is he going to be able to block? Kodo block. Kodo block. Kodo 3 points around. GG. Oh my god, that was that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Wow, that was good. 2-0. 2-0 for the boys. We got ourselves a 2v2 game. This map is very, very smaller than the normal ones. This is LT Frozen Edition. And here we go. Romantic going to open up normal. I always want to call him Romantic, but it is Fortitude. His account name is Romantic, so I don't think it really matters what we call him. But Fortitude's going to open up standard. Shao Kai. Wait, Shao Kai's not playing Undead. He's playing Orc. PogChamp. Orc Human is very deadly. Yeah, it's very deadly 2v2. So he's going to open up Farseer Headhunters. Okay, interesting. It's interesting that he would pick Orc, which we know that Shao Kai plays Orc anyway, but it's interesting that he would pick Orc and then go Farseer Headhunters instead of TC Headhunters, but Farseer is obviously the more optimal build for like just standard play. Okay, Hawk is... I think Cash went Farseer as well. Cash is not really a baller like that. He doesn't do like the TC stuff, you know? Okay, both players are creeping up. Both teams, sorry. Hawk's going for a fast expansion, though, and he's going to get away with it. Oh, Hawk's going to get away with it. There's nobody scouting. There's nobody seeing anything. I'm pretty sure that Fortitude has... Is that a militia or a footman on the left side of that green camp? But he's not going to be able to scout this. Hawk gets level 2 and the Expo going up very quickly. Okay, Fortitude is not committing to the expansion. Interesting. Fortitude's not committing to an expansion, so he's going to tech. Okay, interesting. Let's tune back into this.
Players' forces are under attack.
Sorry, guys. My program is copying out on me. Okay, we should be good now. Okay. Did any of you guys see those spikes, or was it just me? Was the stream fine? I just spiked a lot on the program, but maybe we're fine. Okay. Fortitude. Taking the mid is so important. That's a very, very hard mid camp. Very, very hard mid camp to creep. You need a lot more.
Forces are under attack.
That's a very loud wolf. All right, both teams just trying to take as much of the mid as possible. Most of the green camp's already gone. And then they might fight over this mid camp. Which is very typical of Lost Temple in general, but this Lost Temple version, look how strong this mid camp is. Very strong. Hawk's got an expansion too, and Fortitude didn't commit, which is very interesting. That means Fortitude's going to have faster tech. He's going to have more tier 2 quicker. Going to have priest quicker, going to be able to do everything faster. Xiaokai putting on the pressure. So far, China has held this expansion. Oh, they're actually pulling the camp. Which is probably the right way to creep it while you don't have that much units. It's a very interesting take from Team China. I like that. Cash having to back up for now. Good segregation from Fortitude. Well, you need to turn off that wolf sound for sure, though. Tier 2 hits for Cash. Pumping out that second hero. And so far, they're leaving the red camp. They all agree that unless we're pulling it, we're not creeping this bad boy. There we go. Farseer picking up a bit of experience, though. Freedom of speech? Yeah, to an extent. To an extent, Mr. Daniel.
A player's forces are under attack.
You know, just don't say anything that you wouldn't say to your mother. Right? That's the rule of thumb, right? Okay. China's going to siege this expansion of Hawk before the tower could be built. The Arcane actually... Oh, I don't think there's mass repair, though. Peasants can't get in a right position for mass repair, and the Arcane goes down. At the same time, a quick surround from Hawk on Fortitude's hero, and Fortitude's going to TP out, and that's going to force the TP, and... They're just going to hold? Wow. That was a really nice TP. Or a really nice surround that forced the TP. Because that was a lot of damage. And Hawk's going to hold that expansion. Double Sanctum now for Fortitude. I would love to see the tech from Hawk. See how far along that is. Cash is just going into standard. It's going to be Raider, Grunt, Walker.
Forces are under attack.
Off of tier 2, which is very common. Fortitude's obviously just going into casters as well. Xiaokai's composition's a little different, right? Because he's opening up headhunters, so he could go fast tier 3. He could go into like Taurens. He could go into whatever, right? We'll have to see. Big stomp. Big stomp from Xiaokai. Oh, the Blood Mage. Blood Mage. Oh, the Blood Mage gets out, though. That's a huge play from Fortitude, but is there still enough cash? Forces the TP. Wow, with like 1 HP on the Farseer. That was pretty insane. And Hawk's going to have to get out. Doesn't have too much, but he's held the expansion right now, and the expansion is going to be able to get them a lot more money. But the mid camp is definitely going to go to Team China. They're going to creep this out. Oh, Hawk's sticking around. Hawk's sticking around. He wants a TC. Is he going to be able to get it, though? I don't think so. At the same time, Fortitude's creeping up the mid. That's a lot of summons. Look at the summons. Look at the summons. Wow, Hawk's really going for that TC. Okay, so Team China's going to be able to pick up the rest of this mid camp, and that's going to be a health fountain at their disposal, which is very nice. Cash, at the meantime, is going to creep up his expansion. So Cash has crept his expansion. I don't think he's going to go for one, though. He might actually put one down at tier 2, but that's a big, heavy investment. I think right now he has to build an army.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he could honestly just rely on Hawk to feed him if he needs. Really want to see the tech for Hawk. Kind of mauling that he hasn't gone to the main base of the human yet. Ensnare on the Archmage. The Archmage already used that TP earlier. Oh, Stomp. Got to close that up. Wow, that's a dead Archmage. Do you have Banish? Do you have Banish to buy a bit more time? Oh, he does Banish. And the Archmage gets out. What a play from Fortitude. That was a sick play, getting that Banish there. That was a dead Archmage, 100%. It might be a dead Farseer, though. The surrounds for this game have been nuts. And actually, Team China with the turnaround, they're getting their hero surrounded. They get out and then surround the Farseer of Cash. That was a huge play. Cash is going to stick around, obviously, because it's outside of his base, but this is bad. This is really bad for the West team.
The town is under siege.
Hawk doing some insane damage to Xiaokai's base, but I do think Cash is going to take a lot more damage. In fact, Fortitude is saying, let's end it right here. He's got Ivory Towers. He's going to put some towers up. Hawk has to go defend. But I don't think he has a TP, so what is he doing? The footies are in the main base. Oh, this is so bad. Cash is dead. I think that Cash is just dead. I mean, Xiaokai is going to lose a lot in his main base, but like, they have an army. China's an army that can fight out right now. What's the supply for Xiaokai? Click something, man. 61 supply for Hawk now. Okay, there we go. Finally, tier 2 on the way. Breakers. Cash sitting at 36 supply. He's going to get mained. Cash loses main base. Bunch of burrows going down. Yeah, Cash is going to pretty much be out of this game at 36 supply. He's just going to creep up. TC level 3, hopefully. The footy's still in the main base. This is surprising. What item is that? Mana Stone. Oh, banging item. That's a great item for the TC. Okay, Hawk is the hard carry. He's been sitting on the expansion for a while. 66 supply. The footies. He's basically taken Xiaokai out of the equation. Xiaokai's supply, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like 36 or something. So this is going to come down to a human versus human. And Hawk has actually done a great job of utilizing that expansion. So he should be the hard carry in this game. And because it's a health fountain, Cash is going to go to the health fountain and heal up for free. Gonna need a big fight here for the West. Not out of it yet. That's actually a pretty decent army for Xiaokai, considering he lost a lot. Stomp comes in on the Archmage. You don't want to force a TP early. You don't want to force a TP early.
The town is under siege.
Right now, I would say the West is not winning. And the longer they wait with Xiaokai able to build units, it is going to be bad for them. They have to, well, they have to end the game right now. And Hawk has to have enough stuff right now. And they also have to gather up together. Raider getting out of position. The Stomp comes in. That's going to be a dead Raider. No Spirit Link on that Raider. It's going to go down, I think. Flame Strike used for both players. Actually, I think one has Siphon and Banish. Oh! Fortitude walks into a surround with the Hawk, but he banishes to get out. Nice. Revealing Cash's base because he doesn't have a main base. This is a huge fight. Hawk has to carry here. The TC for Xiaokai goes down. That's a big pick off Archmage level 4. Hawk needs to get that Archmage into a better position. He does. Breaker versus Breaker. This is going to be intense. This is so intense already. Hawk can't be losing units here. Xiaokai can rebuild units. That is such a huge army for Team China.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cash is completely dead, by the way. He cannot rebuild. Xiaokai can start mining now and start rebuilding. This is the position that, you know, we said that Hawk needs to start carrying. They're going to kill that shop in the middle of the map. It's a good pick off. Are they going to take a fight here? I feel like they should probably take a fight here. More priests coming out. There's a lot of 3 Sorks in the main base. So Hawk's 63 supply. Some of it's not even here. Oh, Hawk's in a weird position. How crazy would it be? Okay, Hawk scouts that there's no expansion. Does he have a TP? Yeah, okay, he does. I was going to say, how crazy would it be if Fortitude just, like, called a bunch of militia and just, like, blocked this army and wedged the army in and then killed Hawk? Or at least forced a TP. Not much here for defenses, though. Flame Strike, oh, is beautiful. Hits the tower and the peasants. Hawk's trying to get some value here before he eventually has to TP out. Just dives into the main base. Okay, he might be able to kill some peasants as well. This is actually good for Hawk. You don't want to lose anything, though. 1 peasant about to go down, maybe. Oh, the double TP in as well. Hawk needs to get out of here. But Xiaokai TP's away. Okay, both players going to TP out. That's a huge China army still. Team China looking very strong. 69 supply for Hawk, though. He's really been able to come into his own. And I do think Fortitude's putting down an expansion now. At the top. Workshop for some mortar teams. Yeah, Fortitude's going to put up expansion. Xiaokai is back to mining. And this is not good for Team West. Not good for Team West. Xiaokai is going to start building units. He's going to get closer to 50 supply. $74 supply for Hawk, but Cash is very hurting. And he can't rebuild. Just the TC. Farseer not coming out. That's rough, man. This is really rough. Hawk, I'm surprised that Hawk isn't trying to, like, push and attack. Like, what is he waiting for? You kind of have to fight. Like, Cash is not... His army's not going to get any better than this. TC has to stomp, like, insane stomps. I don't even know how you take this fight. It's a very tough position. I assume that the Blood Mage just revealed the expansion at the top right. Okay, Blood Mage sells the Crystal Ball after scouting that Fortitude did put down an expansion. Tome of Retraining on the Archmage. Going to go for Blizzard and Aura. And Mortar teams. Yep, this is the way to go. He's just got to take a good fight. Hope that he wins it out. It's going to be a tough fight, though. Flame Strike, Blizzard, Stomp. I'd really love to see the supplies of these guys. This guy does not click. This observer does not click on anything.
A town is under siege.
Hawks had 80 the whole game. We know Hawks got a huge army. What does everyone else have, though? Okay, big stomp from Cash. Cash going to start to initiate this fight. Banish comes in. The stomp has to be pretty good. Okay, nice Flame Strike, nice Blizzards from Team West, but this is such a huge Chinese army. They need to get... The stomp is not very as good as it could have been, and that was the last one in the tank. Mana Stone going to have to be used. Health Pot and eventually Mana Stone. Oh, Mortar team's in the back, though. Mortar team's in the back. This is a good position for Hawk. Hawk's in a really good spot. Yeah, Team China has to reposition. Oh, the Briggs in the front line. Uh-oh. Are they really going to be able to do this? The stomp comes in from Cash first. The TC's a little bit blocked. Oh, he wedges his way out, though, and dodges the stomp on the TC, and a TP in from Xiaokai. Wow, that was a decent fight, man. That was a really good fight from West. Fortitude is mining off an expansion now. Cash at 20 supply, but he was able to keep... He only lost 6 supply in that fight. Maybe 2 grunts. And now Peasants coming up as well. Maybe he can actually build some towers behind this and siege Xiaokai's base. A big comeback mechanic right now would be to take Xiaokai out and make this a dirty 1v1 where Hawk's been mining. This is definitely not over. Where I said that Team West is in a bad position. Wow, they actually pick off a breaker with the footy. MVP Hawk right now. Going for the main base. The repairs in. Nice reposition. There's going to be a fight. Ooh, a shop trying to be power built right now, but Hawk might be a little bit broke. That's why he's not power building. There we go. Now he is. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, Shao Kai is also dead. His main base is gone. 41 supply, though, for Shao Kai. So he's got a big army.
Forces are under attack.
Doesn't have any way to reinforce it, though. Okay, Cash trying to go to the health fountain. There's no Raider and Snare for Team China. They would love to catch Cash off guard. He's not going to be able to stay at this health fountain. He's going to have to just go straight back home. Yeah, he dips back down. And Hawk is just continuing to siege this main base of Shao Kai. Just make sure that he's completely dead. And then we make this a 1v1 with two very, very weak Orc armies. This is a big army for Hawk. I would love to see the supply of Fortitude right now because we know Hawk's at 80. Oh, these mortar teams are going to be the story of this game. These mortar teams are so important. Okay, bunch of peons trying to escape the main base, but they all get killed. Blizzard going to make sure that we clean up a bit more of the peons. Archmage might have to right-click that peon. Okay, one peon actually gets out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shao Kai at 34 supply now. No way to rebuild. Cash at 17. 34 minus 17 is 17. 17 is half of 34. Don't say the stream hasn't ever taught you anything. And Hawk going for an expansion at Shao Kai's base with towers going up. Hawk is playing this beautifully. This is so beautiful from Hawk. Oh, Cash gets caught off guard, though. The TC doesn't have any items to get out either. You just have to run. You have to run as far as you can. I would run into Hawk's main base. Okay, the TP coming in from Hawk. This is the time to fight. Where's the TP landing, though? Okay, decent TP. Needs to get the mortars in a better position. I'm surprised Team China didn't jump on that, but they do want to get out. Stomp on the Farseer. Farseer has a TP. Could get forced here. Oh, the Blizzard is good. Where is the Flame Strike? Oh, the Flame Strike is good with the Blizzard. Mortars in the back. And breakers are good, but they take a lot of damage to mortar teams. So if these mortar teams could... Oh my... The Flame Strike Blizzard. Mortar teams need to jump on the breakers. There we go. They're attacking some of them. I thought there was 5. Oh, the Archmage. The Archmage for Fortitude. China's got to dip out again. This is huge. Wow, huge. 11 supply, though. Basically, all Cash is used for are a couple of stomps and some Spirit Link, which is kind of useless at this stage now. Hawk's back to mining. Cash completely dead. Shao Kai completely dead. This is a very good 2v2. Down to the wire. Invuln on the TC, very important to keep him alive as long as there's stompable units around. Team China is going to scout this expansion, actually, and I think I don't think that the West can commit to saving it. Are they going to TP? I don't know about this. 2-1 upgrades on the breakers. 71 supply for Romantic as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Saved. Saved. Oh, baby. All right. The expansion is going to go down. They're not going to commit to saving that. Just refresh. They're not going to, yeah, they're not going to commit to saving it.
A town is under siege.
Expansion for Shao Kai, which is pretty much just extra feed for Fortitude at this point. Also going to go down. It's really just going to come down to a Hawk versus Fortitude 1v1. You know, peppered in with a little bit of Shao Kai and Cash, but for the most part, just a 1v1. And they're so even. A lot of mortar teams, though. 5 mortar teams still alive. Need to get those in the back. Oh, mortar teams out front. Need to get them in the back. There we go. He quickly moves them in the back. Are they going to fight here? Breakers. There's so many breakers for Fortitude. Oh, these mortar teams. The Blizzard comes in for Team China to try to get the mortar teams out of position, and it does work. Oh, the Flame Strike. And the blizzard for China is huge. And these mortar teams are pretty much the bulk. I don't think Hawk can win this with just the breakers alone. Blood Mage takes some damage, but he does pop the invuln and try to get out of there. Oh, the West is getting owned. This is a great fight for China. Lots of breakers. There's so many breakers on the front line. The mortar teams getting completely deterred by this TC, and now the TC just pinging away. And Hawk, I think, is dipping under 60 supply at this point. Yeah, GG's called, and game number 1 is definitely going to go to Team China. And this is a 2v2 they needed to win. This is a 2v2 they definitely needed to win. That was a good match. Okay, Team China on the right. And the West on the left. Oh, so this time we actually have East versus West. There we go. We did it. Look at the spawns. East versus West. Nice. Okay, I wonder if Hawk loves Expo play, so I don't think he's gonna deviate from this. I'm not too sure how hard it is to creep that expansion though. I think it's a pretty big camp. East versus further east. Yeah, I just mean like Team West is on the west side and China's on the not west side, so. But that's fine. Sticklers in the chat. Sticklers in the chat. There's always sticklers, you know. Can't have fun. Can't have fun. Cash opening up Farseer again. So is Xiaokai. Both players going to creep up. I wonder if Fortitude's going to switch it up and actually go for an Expo this time. It looks like he's going to creep out the orange first. Both players probably going to do that. Just farm up as much experience as you can. I want to see more harassment, though. Like, I feel like both Xiaokai and Cash haven't been harassing at all. I feel like that's the way to go. Stop the human. Slow down the human. Do damage to the footies. Level 2 for both players. Eugene asking Hitman why he doesn't play weekly cups. He plays the ESL Open America every week. He's won like 9 in a row. Okay. Xiaokai getting pushed here by Cash. Xiaokai loves headhunters. Both players actually opening up headhunters too, so bit of a deviation here from Cash, who opened up standard last game. This time he's going to play headhunters. I think it's great in 2s. I think you get into a tricky slope when you open grunts in 2v2. Okay, Hawk going for this expansion. This expansion's not as hard to creep as I thought. Sorry, this is Fortitude. Fortitude going for the expansion. I do think he's going to commit to this as well. It's a pretty schlong walk back home. Oh, wow. He's just going to walk back home. I think he's walking back home because he knows that Cash is here. He really doesn't like expansions, though. It's crazy. Oh, Farseer from Cash getting a little worried of a surround there, but Fortune's going to be able to hold. He's got a lot of stuff. And he's allowing Xiaokai to creep up like crazy. Xiaokai might actually get level 3 Farseer and then be able to help out. Level 3 on the Archmage for Hawk, which is good. Hawk was the hard carry in the last game, so allowing him to creep up is very, very good. Hawk has to heal up. He's super hurt. Everything's super hurt. Wait, what? How is Cash only level 1 on his Farseer? Wait, what? How is Cash only level 1 on his Farseer? Did I miss something? Like, obviously he was harassing Fortitude, but like didn't he creep at the start of the game? Before he went over to that expansion? Oh. Okay, well this is bad. So now Xiaokai is going to be putting pressure on Cash, and Cash doesn't have time to creep. Oh, that's bad. I know he harassed, but I didn't know how early he did that. I thought he was creeping out. But, nope. I guess he just took the green and then went. Or the small orange outside the camp. Outside of his base. Either way, Xiaokai's sitting out front. Level 3 versus level 2. The wolves are going to be better. But I think Cash can hold this kind of a fight. If Fortitude comes in, then we're talking a little bit different here. Both players teching too. Fortitude and Hawk are both teching. No expansions. Oh, sandwich. We got a Xiaokai sandwich in the bottom left. Okay, they pick up a little bit of damage, but not too much. Now they can power creep together, which is good. Cash definitely needs that. Especially if the Archmage can get out. Second hero for Cash, that's got to be a Shadow, right? Maybe, oh, maybe TC. Maybe TC. Definitely a TC. That's a lot of sleep. That camp, like, is crazy for sleep. I think there's no cooldown on it. Okay, Blood Mage now in. We saw how strong the Blizzard Flame Strikes were in the last game. They're pretty strong. We're probably going to see the same composition from Hawk, I assume. Xiaokai is creeping like crazy. Cash is having a hard time catching up in creeping. He's been kind of behind this whole series. Potion of Greater Healing dropped by Hawk, which is nice. Mana Stone for Xiaokai's TC. Oof. Deadly. And Fortune's just going to be pumping out the priests and then the breakers. Oh, Wolf in the main base of Cash, too. That's so annoying. Hey, the Observer's doing really good this game. I gotta say. The Observer's doing a really good job this game. I don't know if they switched him out. Or if he... I don't know what happened. But he's doing a very good job now. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the Observing in this game. Okay, Xiaokai... Or sorry, Fortitude pushing the main base of Hawk. Gonna be able to kill the shop. But Xiaokai's continuing to creep. TC almost level 3. Big stomp from Cash. Can he get that headhunter on the way out? Yes. Nice pickoff. And he gets the rest of the camp. Nice jack from Cash. What level's the TC? TC close? 2.7. Okay, decent. A good creep jack goes a long way. Okay, Hawk's going to be able to scout that there's creeping, that there's trouble here. What did the Blood Mage get? Parry up to Vitality, I think. Okay, Cash getting very close level 3, farming off the wolves as well. Xiaokai in a bit of trouble. Is that tier 3 orc? Oh, that is tier 3 orc, baby. Give it to me. Shadowhunter coming out. I don't know if Cash is as teched up. Spirit Link, but I know his army's going to be much better. Spirit Link coming in for Cash. Trying to go for that Kodo. He's going to get it as well. It's a nice pickoff. Losing a few headhunters, but definitely worth the Kodo. Level 3 hits on the TC of Xiaokai. And here comes the Shadow. It's going to change the impact of this game. But the Farseer taking a lot of damage with the Stomp. The TC tried to kill that Farseer. Oh, the Hex is beautiful. And the Farseer is going to live for Xiaokai. Really well played. Oh, the Surround. That was dirty. I know he's not going to be able to hold it, but that was dirty. Book of the Dead Surround. Love to see it. Even if it's just for a second. TC for Cash is in trouble. The Stomp comes in. It's going to die before he can pop the invuln. Oh, Cash not taking the best fight. Hopefully Hawk on the other side is winning this fight. But Cash loses the TC. He could still stick around. He's got a lot of units. Xiaokai less supply than Cash has. And Xiaokai's been wasting a lot of resources on health pots. I know it's the second health pot he's gotten for the heroes. Hawk seems to be pushing back Fortitude as well. Are they going to be able to meet up, or is this just going to be 2 1v1 skirmishes? I think the right move would be for Hawk to push Fortitude back up to his base and then go down to help Cash. Because there's definitely a window here where Xiaokai's on the back foot, but Hawk's going to go back home and actually start an expansion on tier 2. Yeah, this Tri-Hero is going to be an issue for Cash. I do think he's still on tier 2 as well. Oh, Fortitude! Surrounded Archmage. He's going to have to pop the Invul. Okay, no, he doesn't. He actually gets out with the Dispel. Very nice. Doesn't have to pop the Invul or TP. Dude, Fortitude is so good at this game. It's crazy.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, Hawk putting up this expansion. It's a little risky because right now Fortitude's coming back around the corner. Xiaokai is definitely winning the fight against Cash. Oh no, the Kodo goes down as well. There's level 2 on the Shadow Hunter. This might be a 2-0 for China unless Hawk can really come back here. Hawk's been the hard carry in this series. Oh, the Stomp. Oh, the Stomp is so big. 2 headhunters going down just from that one Stomp alone. Xiaokai has weathered the storm. He has pushed back Cash, and now he is basically bringing the heat. This is really cool, though. It's been like 2 mirror 1v1s the entire time. Hawk's expansion is going to be up, and it's going to be mining. Fortitude might not even scout this either. And Hawk doesn't even have that difference in army. That's incredible. Both players on tier 2. Hawk with the sneaky tier 2 expansion. And because he traded better in the early, okay, now Fortitude's going to scout this. He's going to try to cancel this. Flame Strike could be huge. Blizzard could be huge. Hawk needs to defend. Xiaokai has completely kept Cash in the main base. Cash cannot TP back. He cannot do anything. He has to stick with just holding passively. So Hawk is alone for this. It's a beautiful 2v2 from China, I have to say. Peons cross. Okay, now they put down the... Are they going to put down the Great Hall for Xiaokai? Or is he just going to long distance mine with the 5 wood peons? Very interesting choice. Oh, the Flame Strike is pretty big. Okay, Xiaokai comes into the fight. Now Cash going to TP to try to help Hawk. He has to. This could be a game-ending fight. This could be a game-ending fight. This is a lot of units for China, man. Again, tons of breakers. The Stomp is decent on the TC. TC gets instantly siphoned mana. Cash needs to get this TC on top of stompable units. He doesn't stomp really anything. Just the TC. Bad stomp from Cash. Oh, the Flame Strikes are huge. Level 5 on the Archmage of Fortitude right now, and I do think that China's just going to take this despite Hawk having the expansion. Cash hasn't been able to get any value at all this game. He's kind of just been segregated by Xiaokai. And in that final fight also, full mana TC. He does pop the Mana Stone. Oh, Hawk can't get in position either. The breaker frontline from Fortitude has been beautiful this entire series. There's a beautiful Flame Strike, though. And a combined Stomp. Okay, maybe Hawk can get in position now. Cash is forcing the fight, so Hawk has to come back in. Stomp from Xiaokai is very good, but the counter stomp from Cash behind this Hawk is not able to win a 1v1 against Fortitude at this point. And right now, I don't even think Cash is even in the fight anymore. The TC goes down, and that's a big soaker. It's like when you step into a big puddle with your shoe on. Caught off guard. The Kodo's about to go down. Hawk is not going to be able to hold this expansion. Oh, the Flame Strike is huge. Flame Strike is huge for both, but I don't think Hawk hit as much. And yeah, Cash is pretty much done. GG from Hawk, and Hawk says, you know what? We're good. 2-0 from China there. 2-0 from China. That was a really well played from Xiaokai and Fortitude. Both of them, by the way, doing their part. Because that 1v1 was... That 1v1 was huge. I mean, Hawk and Fortitude going at it, but Xiaokai is able to hold at his base and then push Cash back and then hold Cash in there. Because if Cash TPs to Hawk right away, then Cash loses his base, right? So Cash was completely screwed. He couldn't help Hawk until it was too late. And by that time, Xiaokai was way far ahead. And Just a beautiful teamwork from Xiaokai and Fortitude. And you know, Remo was right. Xiaokai and Fortitude have really good chemistry together.